everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Candy and I talk about all kinds of things over here on my channel, but today I want to show you all the busy bags that I have for my kids and all the things that we use for learning during all this craziness when we can't go to school and they're just in your hair and you don't know what to do with them. This little station right here that I'm standing in front of is what I use to keep my kids busy and keep them entertained. So this is one side of the top drawer. I guess I could turn it around for y'all, but one side is like coloring books and stuff like that. This is a new Blaze coloring book that I haven't even let him see yet, and it has tons of stickers in it, so he's gonna love that. And we've done several pages in this one and ripped them out. And then we have a Bible one when we were on vacation. That one was from vacation. One of those mess-free ones. Just different little things. Sticker faces, sticker dinosaurs. And then this one we haven't used yet, but we're about to go on a road trip. So I'm going to bring this one with us. So I'm going to set this aside because this is Disney Stories on Tape. And I got this forever ago. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it wasn't that much. So that's all the coloring books I have for them. And then these right here are the school books that we actually work out of. And this one we've done most of the pages already, except for like the alphabet ones, but we've done like every one of the actual activities in this one. These leapfrog ones were all gifted to me, so I don't know where they got them, but these are my favorite books to work out of. Like we've done several of these throughout the book. And there's just like, let's see, we've done our alphabet a couple of times. Oh, let me show you this. This right here is his very first ever self-portrait. And he said that that's his head and that's his big smile, his eyes, and his feet. And I asked him where the rest of his body was, and he said he didn't know, that he just had feet. And that's his little brother. And then I drew me, my husband, and then, oh no, that one was me, and then my husband, and I think that was supposed to be one of the grandmas. But yeah, I thought that was really cute, and we did some letter work on that day, and he found that page and thought it was time to do a self-portrait. And I keep paper clips in these just to mark like where we are in some places where I'll know like what letter we're doing next and stuff like that. And then this one's one of my favorites because this one is actually dry erase, so they can do the activity and then erase it and then do it over and over again. So this one is a really good one to have. And then a lot of these, I think every one of these right here came from Dollar Tree, and it is just more worksheets with alphabets, first words, alphabet, numbers. This one was cars. This one was from Dollar Tree as well. Pretty sure that one was too. And that one. This is something that his Mother's Day Out actually gave to him. And we can practice writing his name and then erasing it. This is what we use to practice our alphabet on. And then we can erase it also because it is laminated or dry erase. And then this came with that leapfrog stuff, and it's like just the same thing. Has the lines where they can practice writing out actual alphabet letters. And then on the very bottom, I have this huge activity sheet that we haven't actually started yet. I need to pull this one out and start doing some things in it, but it has a whole bunch. And I want to say that this was Target Dollar Spot, but you can find stuff like this in all kinds of different stores. So anything that has like different activities that you can pull out and practice certain shapes, colors, alphabet, anything like that, you can use these for all kinds of things. This here is a lacing set, so you can take the shoelaces and do the different kinds of shapes and stuff like that. This one I got at the Target Dollar Spot along with this. Just vehicles on the go, talk about different vehicles. There's a couple of games to do in this one. And then this one I really like. This one is a healthy eating book. So it comes with these little felt pieces of food and stuff like that. And you can talk about like which food goes in what category of fresh food, junk food. I have an assortment of matching cards that you can use for all kinds of different things. For letter recognition, shape recognition and for object recognition. This one right here is one of my favorites though. This one is for different colors and shapes, and it's puzzles. So my older son is really starting to like this one. And on the other side, it has even more little activities for it. So that one is really cool. These are all from the dollar spot at Target. So I just have a couple of these play packs. This is a magnetic dinosaur game. And then this one I'm taking on our trip. This one's tic-tac-toe and chess. And I don't think he was quite old enough for this one yet. But I'm going to bring it on the trip with us. And I'm going to teach him this on our trip. And I think he's really going to enjoy it. And then I have just some construction paper cut out. And then this is a little book that we can pull pages out as well or stick stickers in, stuff like that. And then the last thing in that drawer is this recycling game. You can see we've already done a couple of stickers on this one. He gets bored after about 3 or 4 stickers, so we move on. But we are slowly learning what things go in what recycling bins as well. These here are all the busy bags that I keep in the bottom drawer with all of the puzzles. Now I'm not going to bring out every single one of the puzzles. Just know we have different variations of puzzles for different age levels. But these busy bags right here, this is where I hold all of our interactive playthings. And you can do all kinds of stuff with the things in this bag. So I have a whole bunch of popsicle sticks in this one. You can do color recognition with this. You can do matching game, counting, all kinds of things with just popsicle sticks. And I got all of these bags right here when it was back to school time, and I got them all at Dollar Tree. So I only paid $1 for each one of these bags. These pegs right here, I forgot where I found this. I want to say online, but these are one of my kids' favorite out of all the bags. For some reason, these pegs right here, they love. But you can do like all of the same color on one roll of pegs. You can see how high you can stack it. You can use them for counting again, all kinds of stuff. So that is one. This one, I don't think there's anything in the front. This one is magnetic letters and numbers. Again, you can use them for all kinds of things. Letter recognition. You can match up your lowercase and uppercase. Match up the different eights. See if you can find, see if you can find 3 8s in the bag. Something like that. All kinds of stuff you can do with those. This one here, I have different shapes that I cut out of felt. So they aren't beautiful, but I was trying. And then these little things right here have colors on them and animals. And we use these for matching games. And you can do all kinds of stuff with these as well. Match up the animals, animal recognition, stuff like that. And then the other bundle in here, this is all colors. I think a couple of our colors got mixed in with the animals though. But you can do the same thing with those. Because kids get tired of doing the exact same thing over and over. So I have, 5 different activities for learning the color blue or learning a rectangle or something like that. And we don't get so bored. This one here is actually completely empty. Ooh, I have an extra. We're going to have to create something. So sometimes things get taken out and don't get put back in there. So that's might have what happened with that. It might have been one of these puzzles actually. So this puzzle I got at Dollar Tree, and it is match up things that are in the air, land, and then in the sea. So you match it up like this and tell them, all the things that are in the air, things that are on land, and that are in the sea. So like the tugboat or the submarine, that one would go with the sea. So that right there is a puzzle that I'm doing with my 2-year-old. This one here has clothespins in the front. And this one I use to like clip onto different cards and stuff that we were talking about, just to like bring more attention to them, or just to play picking up things with them for dexterity and stuff like that. And then these we don't play a ton with, but when they get a little bit older, I want to start playing games with these. But they just have like plus and times and stuff on them, and division and stuff like that. So when they get a little bit more into math, we'll be able to start using those. This right here is actually a threading game. So you get them to take the straw and thread it onto the pipe cleaner. And this right here I made for like a couple of cents. I mean, cut up a couple of straws that you have laying around, a couple of pipe cleaners that you have laying around from a Dollar Tree binge that you went on, you know, and make this little activity. But I cut the straws at all different lengths and I get really vibrant colors. And this keeps the kids busy for like a good 30 minutes. You know, that's all we're trying to do is get their little minds working and to keep them busy, right? So that one was a really easy one to make. And then the top part, I have lacing cards that I tried to make. Like I said, my kids don't really like lacing, but this is one that I made myself. So you don't have to go out and buy one like I showed you earlier. You can make your own like this. And I just cut out my shape and then cut little holes. Bought some shoestring, and then they just stick the shoestring through little holes and they lace their little rectangle. Oh, I can't even get it through the hole. But yeah, you get the picture. But they really just don't enjoy lacing. I don't know if it's because they're boys or what, or if it's just too tedious. I don't know. They just don't like it. So I'm going to have to switch that one out with something else, especially since that one is like a home done one. This one here, there's nothing in the front. On the inside is painting supplies. This is more for my older kid, but I have a couple of Mickey Mouse paints. We have some Halloween paint in case we want to get all crazy and paint our face. And then a couple of these pods and a paintbrush. And I keep all of this in one little bag just to keep it all together. And you can do all kinds of different projects with that as well. But you can use paints for all kinds of different things. You can have them draw a picture of something that y'all are talking about that day. Or you can, if you're learning a certain color, you can get them to paint a picture with all that one color. Anything like that. This bag here is a bigger pencil bag, and this I have storytelling finger puppets. And this one is the 3 little pigs. And you just, you know, put it on your hand like a little puppet and you tell the story with it. They really like that. It's just a good interactive book for them to do, and it's really cute. And then also we do monkeys jumping on the bed with this one. I found both of these at a resale shop forever ago, and I just couldn't pass them up. And my kids love both of those songs, I think because of these 2 puppets. Then also in this bag, I keep my son's marbles. He loves marbles, but I really don't want him having them yet. So I keep them in here just where they will be safe. In this bag, I have a couple of different puzzles, and they always fall out in here, but that just means that we are ready to go whenever we start doing the puzzle. But as you can tell, maybe that's a car, this one's different shapes, and that's a choo-choo train we haven't opened yet. And then all the pieces are down in there. This here I got from the Target dollar spot, and it is money, but we don't use it for learning money. We do it more for colors and for counting, and it has like all the change as well. But when he gets older, we are going to start learning about money and using these more. So I love this one. Even now it's useful, and it's going to be even more useful as he gets older. And then the very last bag I have in there is this bag here, which is just full of all of our markers, different crayons, our eraser, crayons that are safe for the baby, really thick crayons, anything you can think of pretty much for them to write with is in here. And also I have these little pincher things where we can do different dexterity things, picking things up, stuff like that. I hope that this gave you tons of ideas to play with your little ones with things that you maybe not have thought of, things that are just laying around the house that you can put into a busy bag and make it into an activity where they think that they're playing with something new and exciting every single day. And I don't pull all those bags out at one time. I pull out 1 or 2 a day, and like I said, it's something new and exciting every day to play with. And do I do it every single day? No, I don't. But on days where I need them to just get some mental energy out, I pull out those bags, I pull out those mini workbooks and everything like that. And my older son has actually gotten to where he asked me to go into these and do school, as he calls it. So I hope that this just gave you a whole bunch of ideas during this crazy time to keep those kiddos busy, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see y'all in the next one, mamas. Bye.